song. In times of trouble, times of fear, of evil day. Theseus gave his word, fought with his sword to set Athens free and bring victory. No more sacrifices and no more Minotaur. Athens now is free. Theseus brought victory. Okay, this is the song of our Theseus, and today we are going to work in the chapter 5. And in this chapter, Theseus fight with a Minotaur and kill the Minotaur. Okay? We are going to identify information in text, okay? Now, first, let's review some vocabulary, please, okay? This vocabulary is important.
Teacher, se le escucha bajito.
Thank you. This vocabulary is important, okay, to understand the story. This is a sword, you know, a sword. This is a ball of thread, okay. Ball of thread, okay. Torch, you know, this is a torch. This is growling noises, grrr, okay? When an animal, a creature says grrr, this is growling, okay, growling. And this is another, roar. Roar is like the lions roar, okay? What is roar? After we see, okay? The past of roar, roared. Roared. And finally is trust. Okay, this word, trust. Repeat, please. A sword. A sword.
Sword.
Good. A ball of thread.
A ball of thread.
A ball of thread.
A ball of thread.
Torch.
Torch.
Growling noises.
Growling noises.
Roar.
Roar.
Roared.
Roar.
And trust.
Trust.
Okay, good. A sword, you know what is a sword in Spanish, you know. A ball of thread, you know. A ball. Torch, you know, and torch in Spanish, torch. Growling, what is growling? In Spanish, grrr. Okay, this. Growling. Roar, rugir. Okay, roar. And this word trust is empujar, estocar. Okay, trust. Now please, let's open our books. Our reader, Theseus, page 28. Page 28. Okay. Remember, in the chapter 4, Ariadne went to the prison. The guards were sleeping, And Ariadne took the keys, opened the door, no? And with Theseus, they went to the labyrinth. Now we continue with the chapter 5, okay? Listen, please.
Ariadne took Theseus to the labyrinth. Then she gave him a ball of thread, a torch, and a sword.
What is this ball of thread for?
You'll need it to find your way out of the labyrinth. Tie the thread to the door and unwind it as you move through the labyrinth. The Minotaur sleeps at midnight for just 1 hour. That's your only opportunity to kill him. Hurry, Theseus.
As you see, Ariadne gave Theseus the ball of thread, the sword, and the torch, and give him some information, no? Tie, you know this tie, amarrar, okay, tie the ball of thread to the door and unwind. Unwind, you know, desenvolver, soltar, okay, the ball of thread to enter in the labyrinth. The Minotaur sleep at midnight, at 12 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at midnight, for just 1 hour. That's your opportunity to kill him. Hurry up, Theseus, fast, Theseus, go. Okay? Let's continue, please, page 29.
Theseus tied the thread to the door and went into the labyrinth. It was cold and very, very dark. Slowly, he went deeper and deeper into the labyrinth. A few minutes later, Theseus heard soft growling noises in the distance and moved in that direction.
I'm going to kill the Minotaur, set Athens free, and punish King Minos.
Okay, as you see, Theseus tied the ball of thread in the door and entered to the labyrinth. He walks for minutes, okay, and the labyrinth was cold and dark, okay, and he listened growling noises in the distance. So he continued walk in that direction. Okay, let's continue page 30, please.
A few minutes later, Theseus found the Minotaur. The creature was asleep. Slowly, he took out his sword, but the Minotaur heard the noise and woke up. When he saw Theseus, he immediately jumped to his feet, roared, and ran towards him. Theseus moved closer to the creature, raised the sword, and thrust it into the Minotaur's heart. The Minotaur roared again, and then fell to the ground.
Die, you monster! We are free! Victory for Athens!
Okay, as you see, Theseus found the Minotaur. The Minotaur was sleeping. Asleep is a synonym, okay? Slowly, he took his sword. But the Minotaur heard the noise and woke up. You know what's woke up? Wake up. Okay, stand up. When he saw Theseus, he immediately jumped on his feet. Now he stand up, roared, and ran towards him, towards Theseus. Theseus moved close, raised the word, raise your hand, raise his word, and thrust into the Minotaur's heart. You know, heart, corazón. The Minotaur roared again and fell to the ground. Okay? Die, you monster, we are free, says Theseus. Okay, let's continue, please, the page 31.
Outside the labyrinth, Ariadne was walking up and down. Theseus followed the thread back, and a few minutes later he came out of the labyrinth. Ariadne was happy to see him.
Oh, Theseus, you are so brave. You killed the Minotaur. Please promise to take me to Athens with you and marry me.
Yes, yes, I promise. Come, let's go get the others.
Okay, you see? Ariadne was waiting for Theseus. And when Theseus came, when Theseus get out of the labyrinth, Ariadne was happy to see him. Okay? And Ariadne says, please promise to take me Athens with you and marry me. You know what's marry me? This is a verb. Marry means tan, 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 tan. That's marry. Okay? And Theseus says, yes, yes, I promise. Come, let's go to the others. Okay, so this chapter finished in this part when Theseus killed the Minotaur, okay? And he is going to return to Athens. Okay? Now let's go please to the page 32. 32. Let's work in the activities in our reader, okay? Let's go. 32, page 5. Remember, we finished the number 4, number 3, so you need to complete your answers, huh?
¿Qué, teacher, vamos a hacer ahorita?
In your books first, you know, in your books. After you finish the book, you can open your platform, okay? But first is in the book, okay?
Profesor Roder, buenos días. Disculpe, hay un niño de sexto grado, por favor, si podría retirarse de la clase. Tiago Valentino Galvez Tapia.
Tiago, please. ¿O
sí.
¿Lo saco, Miss, de la clase?
Sí, sí, retírelo, por favor, porque no se identifica si es de nuestro salón. Mejor retírelo.
Tiago, please. You need to classes in another subject, maybe, okay? Yeah.
Gracias.
Okay, Miss. Okay, let's continue, please. In your books, please, page 32, okay, the page 32. Remember this vocabulary, it's important.
¿El Young Star o el Skill?
Again. What book? What book, please? Theseus. Theseus.
Teacher, I'm finished.
32. This is the vocabulary, remember, okay? Repeat. Sword. A ball of thread. Torch. Remember, torch. Growling noises. Growling is roar, okay? Growling. Roar is like the lion. Roar. Roared. And trust. Trust, okay? This is the vocabulary. Now, let's continue with activity 1, okay? This is activity 1. Raise your hand, please, and help me to complete this, okay? This is for you, obviously, no? This part is for you, this part is for you. You join 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is for you. This activity is for you. Maria Jose, tell me, what is this in English?
A ball of thread.
Very good. A ball of thread. Good. Let's see. Joaquin, Diana, tell me, please, what is this?
A torch.
A torch. Excellent. You see, follow the numbers. This is you. This is your work, okay? A torch. Very good. Torch. And finally, Kaori, please tell me, what is this?
¿Puedes escuchar, profesor? ¿Me puedes
escuchar? Yes, Kaori.
It's gore.
A sword. Very good. Yes, if you join the points, if you're going to find this. No, it's a sword. Remember, these 3 objects Ariadne gave to Theseus. A ball of thread for the labyrinth, a torch to see because the labyrinth was very, very dark. So he needed a torch, and also a sword to kill the Minotaur.
Okay? The ball of thread. What?
Okay, activity 2 in your books. Okay, let's see. Now, please, let's answer these questions. You have in your reader, please. You can read again the story. Okay, it's your turn. Read again the story, and we are going to answer these questions. Question 1. How must Theseus use the ball of thread? How? When? Remember when? When is your birthday? When can Theseus kill the Minotaur? When? At what time? 3. What was it like in the labyrinth? What was the labyrinth like? It was beautiful. It was colorful. What was it like in the labyrinth? 4. What was the Minotaur doing when Theseus first saw him? Okay, read please one more time the text. Read. Read please, okay, read. And you tell me. Remember these questions, okay? This is in the page 29. This is in page 29. Read in the page 29. The answer is in this page. This is in page 28. Read, please. When, at what time? Okay. Also, this is in page 29. And this is in page 30. Okay. Raise your hand. The teacher is considered participation. You know, you need to identify information. Okay. You need to identify information to answer. Raise your hand, please, if you know. If you can answer the number 3, good. Raise your hand. For the number 2, excellent. Raise your hand. Okay, I'm going to consider your participation. How must Theseus use the ball of thread? When can Theseus kill the Minotaur? At what time? What was it like in the labyrinth? And what was the Minotaur doing when Theseus first saw him? Okay.
Teacher, ¿qué significa la pregunta 3 en español?
The 3. Yeah, the 3 is like this. What was it like in the labyrinth? Let's change this. Let's change labyrinth for a school. What was it like in the Claretian school? Claretian school is big, beautiful, has many rooms, has a big playground. It's the description of the place.
Okay, teacher.
And this is in the page, remember, this is in page 29. Okay. Okay, Alejandra, tell me, Alejandra.
Teacher, the number 3.
Okay, tell me what.
The labyrinth is very large.
Very large. Yeah, but you need to read. Listen, you need to read in the page 29. Go to the page 29. It mentions the characteristics. Okay. It's not like you need to invent. It's not like invent. Okay, you need to read. It's in the reader. Let's see. Maria Jose, please. Maria Jose, what number?
1, teacher.
Okay.
Theseus tied the thread to the door.
Very good. This is the number 1. Okay. Theseus tied in the door. Okay, remember the ball of thread tied, lo amarró and unwound it. Okay, y lo iba desenvolviendo. Good. This is in page 29. I remember in page 29. He tried, he must, he tied. Okay, good. Let's see. Diana, please. Diana, tell me what number?
Number 2.
Okay.
When the Minotaur was asleep.
Yeah, good. It's good. Very good. Also this, okay, because very specific is about talking about time. At midnight. In this time, the Minotaur was asleep. Very good. Okay. At this time, the Minotaur was asleep. This is the time that Theseus can kill the Minotaur. Le vamos a aumentar eso, ya lo que nos dijo Diana. Okay, when the Minotaur is asleep. Okay.
Maestro,
Yes, teacher.
disculpe que le interrumpa, maestro.
Dígame, teacher.
Es la sección del quinto B de primaria, ¿no es cierto?
Quinto B.
Bueno, Tiago Valentino Galvez. Tiago Valentino. Bueno, ya salió. Ahorita voy a entrar a la sección del otro, llamarle la atención. ¿Ya?
Ok,
listo. Misa, cualquier cosa me están comunicando, ¿ya?
Ya,
Listo,
gracias, profesor. Gracias, profesor Carrasco.
Okay, let's continue, okay? What was it like in the labyrinth? Okay, what was it like? Describe the labyrinth. Mentioned in the page 29. Okay, let's see. Adriana, please. Adriana, can you tell me what was it like in the labyrinth? No? Okay, let's see other student. Alex, please, my friend Alex. Number 3. What is the characteristic of the labyrinth? It's in page 29.
What is the labyrinth?
You need to read, you need to read a book. Return to the page, read.
Into the labyrinth?
No, sorry. Alejandra Valdeon. Alejandra, please, can you tell me one more time?
It was cold and very, very dark.
Excellent, that is, okay. The labyrinth was cold and very, very dark. That's why Theseus need the torch. Use the torch because the labyrinth was dark. Okay, and finally, what was the Minotaur doing when Theseus saw first him? Okay, what was doing the Minotaur? We know, no? The Minotaur was sleeping. Remember. It's like.
Profe, una pregunta. ¿Las palabras que están con rojito se copian con rojito?
Yeah, because you remember, this is in past tense, in past, tight.
Okay.
Was, okay? So remember when we are working in past tense. Okay, this is present, that's why no verb in past, okay? Now, the next activity is for you, it's in your books, the labyrinth. Yeah, this is for you, no? Find a way.
Profe, espera.
Yeah, complete this, finish this activity. Okay, one student, please. One student is going to complete the number 3, the labyrinth. Okay. Te voy a habilitar el lápiz para que tú lo puedas usar, but one student. Okay, Ivanov, my friend, good. For the next activity, Ivanov, you, okay, I'm going to make...
cómo usar el lápiz.
Yes, yes. I'm going
Profe,
to show you, okay?
el laberinto tiene un defecto, profe.
Now let's see. You finish this activity, no?
Yes.
Okay, now let's see the next. Ivanov, please, can you show us?
Profe, ¿Imanol o Ivanolf?
Ivanov.
Ah.
Can you show us the way? Okay.
Profe, ¿puedo usar el lapicito?
Yes, yes. You can use.
Ok.
Teacher, un rato, teacher. Cuenta hasta 10, teacher.
Teacher, yo ya encontré el cosito ese para llegar a Minotaur.
Profe, hay dos caminos
Yo
acá.
encontré 2 caminos.
Ivanov, only one.
Yo ya encontré.
Profe, ¿puedo poner los dos caminos?
One, please. Hurry up. Yeah, that's one. Look.
3.
Profe, hay otro que es bajando por acá.
Luego
Y de
yo
ahí
puedo
ya
hacer el otro.
es más largo.
¿Cómo puedo hacer el otro?
Silent.
Profe, yo
Profe, yo puedo hacer el otro. ¿Profe, puedo hacer el otro?
In car, silent, please, silent. Okay, in your books you have this labyrinth the same. You need to find, please, a way. Now one gear, okay? Shania, please, can you show us another way from Theseus to the labyrinth?
Teacher, no tengo el lápiz.
Yes.
Shania, tienes que ir a ver opciones que está arriba.
Y
Y
por
ahí-
ambas opciones no está anotar.
Anotar, dice. A ver, le he desactivado otra vez. A ver, listen. Yeah, Shania, it's your turn. Shania, let's go to options. Anotar. Okay, the other way. This is in your books too, no? This is for you. It's easy, this part. Now. Shania. Good. Continue, please. Continue. Yeah, good. The other way. Thank you. Okay. Now complete, please. This is in your books. Now let's work in the activity 4, the most difficult part. Okay, in this part, activity 4. Okay. Yeah, this is the most difficult part. Okay. Now listen. Now we are going to complete a summary. Okay, this is the summary of the chapter 5. Raise it. Remember, raise it is the past of raise. Raise your hand. Yeah, raise is that. Remember. Heard. Heard is the past of hear. It's a synonym of listen. Listen it, but this is in past. Listen it. Okay. Jump it. You know, jump it is the past of jump. Went, you know, is the past of go. Ground. What is ground, teacher? Ground is similar to floor. The ground. In Spanish, you know, you can use the glossary. Okay, you know, this important tool. Okay, this important tool in your platform you have. Ground. This is ground. Okay. Ground. Then noises. You know what's noises? Okay. Ruidos in English. Okay, noises. Sword. You know the sword. Asleep. Remember, asleep is synonym of asleep. Okay. Trust. You know, this is in the vocabulary. Trust. Okay, in the vocabulary we see trust. This is trust. Empujar. Okay, también se llama estocada. Trust. Okay, then run. You know run. This is the past of run. Roar. The same is in the vocabulary, no? Roar. The lion roars. Found. The past of find. Woke. Woke up. This is the past of wake up. in the morning, no? Teacher, I always wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that is wake up. The past, woke up. And finally, heart. Your heart. Okay? Now, who can read please the first sentence? Theseus and to the labyrinth, okay? Theseus raced into the labyrinth, listened into the labyrinth, jumped into the labyrinth, Theseus went into the labyrinth. Went, no, I guess it's went. Theseus went into the labyrinth. Okay? He growling noises. Tell me, he growling. Remember, growling is this. A creature, a monster is saying growl. Okay? So what is the action for this? For growling noises? Pound, walk, race it, run. Let's see, Camila Quispe. Camila, can you tell me the action, the verb for growling noises? Camila? No?
Está mal su micrófono, profesor.
Okay, miss, thank you. Dasha, please, Dasha, can you help me with this? Growling noises. What is the action? Dasha.
Teacher, ¿me escucha?
Yes.
Sí.
This is in the page 32, okay? Sorry, this is in the page 29. Page 29. Theseus, he soft growling noises in the distance and move in that direction. 29. Theseus.
He went.
Can you repeat, please?
He went.
Here, this, okay? Good. Is here, no went. Here. Here. Remember, this here, heard, is synonym of listen. Listen, listened. He listened. Theseus listened growling noises. This, grrr, grrr. Listened this sound, grrr. Okay, good. Thank you. The next, and move in that direction, no? Let's see, the next is this. The next is in page 30, okay, page 30. A few minutes later, he found the Minotaur. Found the Minotaur. The Minotaur was jumped, was raised, was run. What was doing the Minotaur? The Minotaur was asleep. Remember, the Minotaur was sleeping, was asleep. Theseus took out his sword. Remember his sword. He took out his sword. The Minotaur heard the noise and woke up. Okay, remember, woke up. He jumped on his feet. This is in the page 30, yeah? Jumped on his feet, roared, and ran towards Theseus. Y corrió hacia Theseus. Ran, remember. Theseus moved close to the Minotaur. He raised his sword and thrust into the creature's heart. Y empujó su espada al corazón de la criatura. Heart, remember. The Minotaur roared for the last time and fell to the ground. Okay. This is the activity, please. A, this is your platform. Okay, but you need to complete in your books, please, and the books. And to finish, who can tell me, please, the expression, the phrases Theseus used in the activity number 5? After Theseus killed the Minotaur, Theseus says an expression. Complete, please, this activity. Complete in your books. Complete, please. Okay. Now, in the last part, you have an expression. What expression Theseus says? Okay. Yeah, in this part, what expression says? Who can read? Raise your hand, please. Raise your hand if you can read this expression. It's in the page 30, okay, page 32. Okay, Espejo, Imanol. Tell me, please, Imanol, this expression.
Diet.
Yeah, die. What else?
You. Monster.
Monster, good.
We
you monster, good. We
are fear.
Free. Good.
Free.
Okay, thank you, Manol. Andrea, please, can you complete the last part, this stream?
Victory
Very good.
for Athens.
Excellent. Thank you, Manol. Thank you, Andrea. Die, you monster. We are free.
Profe, está mal monster.
Oh, yes, monster. Thank you, monster. No, good. Die, you monster. We are free. Victory for Athens. This is the last activity, please. Okay. If you finish, you can go to your break. Okay.